Yes, well, I'm joined now by diary editor and author of Out of the Blue, the book about Liz Truss, The Spectator's very own James Heale. James, thank you very much. Look, can I just ask you why on earth the British public should care about this? Because I can't help but feel as though we're being let down by our politicians and quite a large proportion of the media when there's a huge amount going on in this country that we should be, frankly, terrified about. Is this just a distraction to talk about whether or not Dominic Raab just shouted at someone?
Well, this is an interesting test case, really. I think it's a very fluid situation in terms of judging the norms and behaviours we expect of our politicians. Is it simply about, basic ethics standards and trying to get a job done, or is there a more systematic issue here in Westminster? And I think what we've really seen over the last few days is a number of stories have come out, but there is, as yet, it's unclear as to what extent this really was bullying or not. As you say, I think that already the fact that it's been referred to an investigation has kind of taken the sting out of it in the short term. And already minds in Westminster returning to the autumn statement tomorrow. But, of course, this is just the latest in a number of claims against sitting government ministers. So we'll wait to see what that investigation will find.
Yeah, James, what about the utter hypocrisy of Labour? I mean, we've got Angela Rayner there, off of Tory scum. We've had people shouting that at politicians in the streets. Now we've also had, that's the party of Gordon Brown lobbing everything he could possibly do, allegedly, at some of his staff. Alistair Campbell, I mean, they based a character off the thick of it. Malcolm Tucker was based on him, wasn't it? I mean, what Labour haven't got a leg to stand on when it comes to bullying, have they?
Well, I think that this is about, how politics functions, really. And as you say, obviously, people are made of stern stuff. Alistair Campbell was known for his, shall we say, robust briefings when he was in Number 10. I think it really depends on who was the subject here, really. I think what did for Gavin Williamson last week was when some MPs felt that, he might have been being a bit harsh towards someone who was a junior official. So I think there's a difference between how MPs interact with each other and perhaps those who are more junior. But this is what the inquiry is going to be all about. And really, what one person would call bullying may not be what someone else felt, but that's why we've got this investigation to see, and we're going to have an interesting case of what actually constitutes unacceptable office behaviour, because what some ministers can get away with, others can't.
But you are like the golden fabric that runs through the corridors of power, James. You have got your fingers on the pulse more than someone who specialises in open heart surgery. Are the civil servants just a bunch of snowflakes?
I think that there are certainly a minority of civil servants who, I think, take perhaps a slightly more precious approach to this than others. But I think that this is still something that people are coming to terms with. It used to be said at the Whip's office that it couldn't make up its mind if it was going to be an HR department or a Sandhurst Army Corps. And really, what people consider a robust discussion, others take very differently. I think really it's about learning office norms. And of course, in politics, where everything's under the microscope, things can get blown up, and some ministers live and die by that. Others come back, and it did for Gavin Williamson last week. So we wait to see the fate of Dominic Raab.
Yeah, all right, James. Look, thank you very much, and just a cheeky little plug for your book. Go on. Go on. What's it called?
Oh, sorry, I missaid you. Out of the Blue: The Rise and Fall of Liz Truss.
All right, mate. Thank you very much. Take care. Cheers.